can get it. Okay, it's being recorded now. So just click on blank, double click on blank. If you double click on blank, something like this is going to open. All right, this is our normal PowerPoint. Everybody knows. I believe nobody here that doesn't know PowerPoint. At some point or the other, you have worked with PowerPoint. So this is the normal PowerPoint interface. So all you do is just use your mouse, click on this title, just click it once. Once you are seeing this curved arrow, it is selected. Then press on the delete button on your keyboard. Select this also, press the delete button. So we want our interface to be plain. Hope we understood what I just did.
Yeah.
Yes, so that is quite straightforward. So now we are left with this interface. So all you do now, we want to resize this. I want us to understand something. For something to be responsive when it comes to image and video on social media, it has to be a square image or video. Do we agree to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, square images go and square videos go, especially on Instagram, on Facebook, on any of the media. It goes very well. Even if you want to use it as your WhatsApp status, you'll see it will be complete. Like everything, nothing will be cut out. Okay, so we are going to reshape this document. This is the document we are working with. As you can see now, this is landscape. This is not cool for whatever we want to do. So we reshape, we resize this. How do we do that? Just click on design. Okay. Are we together?
Yeah.
Once you click on design, something like this will come up. Then by the right hand side, you will see slide size. Just click it. It's going to drop down something. Okay. Then you go to custom slide size. So once you go to custom slide size, something is going to pop up. And when it pops up, this is what is going to come up. Then this is where we readjust it to look like what we want it to look like. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first thing we do is we are interested in the width and the breadth, right? So let's make them 10 and what? 10.
10.
Are we together on that?
Yeah.
So click on OK. It will pop up this request. Just click on ensure to fit. Can we see that? Now we can see that we have a perfect square now. So whatever we are doing now, we are sure that it's going to come out well, even when we play it anywhere. Okay?
Yep.
So now this is the basics. We've done that. We've done resizing. So the next thing is to change the background color. We want to give this background a particular color. Of course, we don't want to use white. Let's say we want to use black. Okay, just right click on the document. Right click on the document. The last option is format background. So just click on format background. Then a pan will come out by the right hand side here. So you can either choose to make it gradient, or you can choose to make it a picture background, or you can choose to make it pattern fill. It depends on what you want. You understand? It depends on whatever you want it to look like. You can just decide to hide background. All is your choice. So me, I will select solid fill. Solid fill means you want to give it a definite color. Are we together?
Yeah.
So you click, if you come down under the color, you see this paint bucket, just click on it. Colors are going to drop down, then pick black. You see immediately we have our black color. Are we together on that?
Yeah.
So the next thing, we want to write a text on this our document. So I'll click on home. When you click on home, look at this this bar here under drawing. You see we have a lot of tools. Yes. Then the first one there is text box. Just click on it, then click on your document. You see your cursor starts blinking. Then we'll type, welcome to animation class. Do you know why you're not seeing what I'm typing?
Because it's written on black.
Yes, because it's on black. So how do you do that? You come here, just click on this, then change the color. Can you see the color? Can you see what I just wrote now?
Yeah.
So how you do now, you just come to the size. You can increase the size. Did you see that? You can increase the size. Then you take it to the middle like that. All right? So all you do is you come here. Also, we want to change the font. Okay? You can decide to play around. So you click here, then you drag. All right? So you keep it here. Now we successfully done that, but I don't want it to look like this. It's looking too serious. So all I will do, I will just remove the text we want to write is welcome to animation class. So I'll remove the other ones. I'll leave welcome. I'll leave welcome up. I'll increase welcome. Okay. This is welcome. So to duplicate this, you want to write another text. But instead of coming here and picking, you want to just maintain this ratio. Press your Control and Shift button on your keyboard. Immediately you press it, you will see that your mouse will change. You have a plus sign and a square sign under it. That means it's ready. Just click and drag it down. Okay, click and drag it down again, depending on the number of tests you want to create. Then I'll paste what I copied there. Then I'll remove this guy. Okay.
You said what and what? Sorry.
Control and Shift key. Control and Shift key. Are we together? Yes.
Yeah.
Press it and hold it, then you drag down. All right. So we are trying to align it now. Now you notice when I'm moving it around, you can see that there is this dotted lines that is guiding it, like a guideline, right? Now look at this red vertical dotted line. It's showing that where I am now currently is the center for every of these things. They are aligned. So you just leave it there. All right. Are we together on that?
Yeah.
So this will serve as our first animation. We are going to do this as our first animation. Okay. Hope we are together.
Yeah.
Okay. So after this being done, we want to animate this. We want these things to animate. We just don't want the text to be there. This is the same thing like just using your biro and pencil to write. But we want to animate this. We want to make it look cool. So what we'll do, I'll come here, look at the rectangle box. I'll click it. Once I click the rectangle box, I'll click and drag like this. Okay. Now I'll put it to the
Come again. Where did you go before you did that?
All right. Under this, inside our home tab here, we have our rectangle. Yeah, just click it. Then just click and drag.
Yeah.
Then you have your rectangle like that.
Okay.
So now we are going to change the color. Let's change the color. Let's change the color of the rectangle. You come to shape fill, then you select this. Then you go to shape outline. Make sure there is no outline to make it look professional. Okay. So when you do that, press your Control and Shift again, click it and drag it down. All right. Okay. Press your Control and Shift, drag it again to copy. Now this time we are going to rotate it. So to rotate it, you go to what? You come to format. When you come to format, you see rotate here. Just click on this drop down. You say rotate left 90 degrees. So you can see it now. So you just take it to the left like that. So this thing is just simple creativity, nothing else. And if you want to zoom out or zoom in, look at it, this down side here. You can see this. You drag in and out like that. All right. So you just click and you shrink until it fits to what you want. All right. Then you duplicate this and bring to the other side as well, just to balance everything. Now you can see how it's looking now, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to animation class. So now we want to animate these things. We want these things to animate. All right? So how then do we go about it? First thing I want us to know is that if you click on this, you click on animation. All right? If you click on add animation, on the task bar, on the tab here, this tab, we have animation. Look at where my mouse is.
All right. Okay.
When you click on that, then you click on add animation. But before you add animation, you make sure the first where you want the animations to start from is selected, which is this. I want it to move from like this. It comes down, it comes down, it comes down. Then it animates this, then it animates this finally. Then we are done with the class for today. Okay. So when you select this first rectangle up, click on add animation, then you click on fly in. So once you click on, did we see that?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is the flying, but this is not how we want it. You can give it direction. So when you click on flying, you just click on effect option. So we want it to go from right to left. So I'll just do like this. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But if you notice, it is showing that it is coming from outside. I don't want this part to show that it's actually coming from outside to make it look very professional. So what I will do is I will use black again and cover this side. Are we together?
Yeah.
So I'll come home. I'll come to this rectangle box again. I'll drag. I'll click and drag this. Did you see that box I just created?
Hmm.
So I'm zooming in so that we can see it better. So once I do like that, I'm going to give it what color, please?
Black.
Black.
All right. Yeah, good. You guys are following. So now, is it like as if anything is there?
No.
No.
So it doesn't show as if anything is actually there. All right. So when I animate it now, you see the function of that black. So this is it. I'll come to animate again. So I'll come to animate. Then I'm going to play it. Did you see that? Did we see what happened?
No, play it again, please.
No.
Okay. Did we see that?
All right, I did.
Yeah.
You saw now. Now it's looking cool as if it's just started from this end to the other end, right?
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
I've blocked this side. You're not going to see, you're not going to know that this is where it's coming from. So this also entails creativity. You have to think outside the box sometimes. So we've done that. Now we've animated that without this showing. So the next thing we do is we animate this side too. So you click it, you click fly in, but it's going to be facing what? Down, right? So the same thing we did, we are going to what? Cover this place again so that it doesn't show it's flying in, right? Do we understand?
Very well, thank you.
So I'm going to cover this place again. I'm going to use what? I'll use black. I'll cover the guy. Then I'll use this. I'll cover the guy. Then I'm going to play it again. All right. Then I'll go to my animation. I'll play. Did we see that?
Yeah.
You see how cool that transition looks?
Yes.
All right. So click on this now. We are going to animate it. You see, it's also flying, but I want it to go from left to right. So you come on the effect option, then you click from left. Did you see that? Then we need to block this place also. All right, so that it doesn't show it's coming in from this place. You click on home, click on rectangle.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
need to cover this. So we do this, we do that, and you remove the shape outline. So such that when you play your animation, it doesn't show. Did we see that? You can see we are making progress. Then the last part is what is left. Then you click on this part also. You animate it to fly in. Yes, it is in the right direction. So we have to block this other place so that it doesn't show that it's animating from under. All right, you click this. Just click and drag. This thing is a whole concept. Once you understand it, doing animation will not be hard for you. You'll just be playing around with it. So you remove the outline. Then you come to animation. You just play. Did we see that? So now we successfully animated the square box to show as if it was just drawn like that. So if we are done with that, what do we then do now? We need to animate this. Now, I want us to understand something. Let me show us something. Now, when you are doing animation, the first animation always, this is where you set the duration. How long do you want it to be? I'll increase this, let's say, to 1 minute, 25 seconds. All right? Then I'll play it. You see the duration. Did you see how slow is moving? See, the first one was slow, but the other ones were faster. So you can set your duration here. So I normally leave it at 1 minute, okay? Then from the next animation, under this start, you say after the previous animation, that is, it should not wait for you to click again. It should continue immediately the previous animation finishes. So that is the meaning of after previous. Then you increase it to 1 minute. Then you click this. Also, you make it after previous. Then you increase it to 1 minute. Then you click this. You say afterward previous. Then you increase it to 1 minute. Then let's play it so you see it. Do we see how slow that thing is?
Well, it's actually 1 second, huh?
Yes. So this is the basics of animation. If you understand all of this, you will not have a problem. So now I will animate this welcome now. How do we want our welcome? So it depends on you. If I say zoom, look at how it will do. Did we see that?
Yeah.
I'll play this. This will come, that, this, and that. Did we see that?
Yeah.
So it depends, like I told us, anytime you animate any new one, you tell it to animate after the previous. Then you click on this, you also give it its own animation. You have different styles of animation. You have different styles of animation. Did you see that?
Yes.
So I gave it a spin. If I want, I can give it this. Are we together?
Yeah.
Very well.
All right. So the last one, and don't forget to put it after previous so that you don't need to click anything for it to continue playing. Then you animate this last one. So how do we animate it? Okay, that is quite cool. Then I'll tell it after previous. Okay. So the time is this. I have to reduce the time. I have to reduce the time. So are we together now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So having done what we've done, we'll play it again so that we'll see what we have done. Did we see that?
Yeah.
That's a very simple animation. So we are done with the first animation ever. If you follow this class keenly and you take your jottings, you should be able to do what I just did. So all that being said, then how do we want? I think I need to hold on. We need to know how to save our work. How then do you save your work? That's another very important part, right? So how then do you save your work? You come on file, you come on exports, then you say create a video. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then you say create video. Okay, it will ask you. Then you just name it. All right. When you say animation class, okay, this is it. Then you just click on save. You see the progress down here. Look at the progress of loading. It's down there. Can we see it loading? Creating video animation class.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it will create. Okay, it's done creating. Then I'll go and play it now. So hope we guys we understood what happened in class now.
Very well. Very well.
Okay,
Yes.
so that is the basics of animation. If you can do all of that I just did, can you see my system now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is my ad animation, the animation I've been doing, and I've been training people with it. Anyway, so this is, can we see that?
Yeah, we can see.
Fine, it's a video. So you can use any other video editing software if you want to add any other effects, you want to do background, maybe voiceover, anything. But that is not what we handle now. I want us to create this. If I get the submission before tomorrow, 6 p.m., I am going to have another class with us. Then we'll do another advanced class in this. Then we'll start creating some dynamic animations, doing adverts and doing some quick intro. Like somebody wants to explain his profile or want to pass an important message and wants it animated. So please, I'll stop sharing my screen now and I will entertain questions. So please, let's ask questions, please. We are done with today's class. What do we think? Reviews, question, what you didn't get clear? Please just let me know.